We can start with... I think we should start with Simon 2 and do the mount runs on Simon 2. Let me figure out which of my characters has all of the consumables. Simon 2 is the only character that, like, doesn't have any good mounts. So we do mount runs on Simon 2, then we do binding runs on the other characters. Drums of the Wild. Ooh, this looks like a good, yep, this looks like all the consumables I need. Switch to the soloing spec. Thanks for coming. Well, thanks for the run. Yeah, it was good. Good to get the last lockout in. Still need, ooh, let's see, Scroll of Agility as well as Rune Scroll of Fortitude are some consumables I'm missing here. So we could go to the auction house. We already have a Swiftness of Zanza, so we can go straight to Zul'Gurub here. Okay. Rune Scroll of Fort. Here we go. 20 of those. And Scroll of Agility 8. 20 of those. Perfect. Now we have huge buffs. I definitely have too many bullshit items in this character's inventory right now. Look at this beautiful lion head slasher right there. We need to respec before it actually, or well, I mean, like, we could respec right now and gem and enchant this, and we'd get, like, a 7 DPS upgrade on the spreadsheet, which is not great. If we can get one more good axe or sword, then it's way better. There, now we have a little bit of inventory room at least. This trinket's unique. Yeah.
Greetings.
We gotta sell it in case we get another one. We wouldn't want to miss out on a potential extra 7 gold from already having a unique trinket in our inventory. There we go. Nah, Cerealis doesn't work, because it has too much expertise. And then you overcap expertise and its badge. Wait, could I actually? How much expertise do I have on my gems? 40? Oh, maybe I could. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Actually, this character has enough room to make that happen. No, this one doesn't. This one isn't with Twirling Blades. It already has a attack power gem there. Is the other rogue that has the rare expertise gem on the Twirling Blades. Okay, we're going first to Magister's Terrace. So, in Magister's Terrace is where we get Swift White Hawk Strider. Prediction is up for the Hawk Strider. And see, look, this one has a stupid mount. It has a black war ram. Do you need the orb on that tune? I don't have the orb. But, whether I need it or not is kind of like a, you know, whatever. I have the orb on one of my characters. I think Simon 3 has it, the orb. It is a required rating consume. Listen. I've got Orb of Cinderai on one character. I've got Iron Boot Flask on like 2 characters. Wait, that's actually all the transform effects I have. I actually don't have very many transform effects. Let's buff the fuck up. Oh, Ogre Tannins. Yeah. Ogre Tannins are good too. Do you have your Area 52 teleporters on all characters? After I respec to Goblin Engineering when Wrath came out on all my dudes, I never made the Goblin teleporters. We actually, wait, on this character, we actually have a... Oh no, it was Simon 3 that had 2... Hang on. Here's our Life Ward weapons. Simon 3, the one I was on in the raid, had 2 Serenite Dragons. One with Life Ward. Gonna go to the Totally Not Demonic 25-man Ulduar tonight. Basically, that is starting right around when I plan to end stream and eat dinner. So yeah, I mean, that could happen. If I've finished dinner by then. But I may just be too tired or whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's likely a no. Good, okay, over here. There we go, these guys are all dead. So you heal up, take out the first boss. Wonder how many... Damn, dude, I got 79 Badge of Justice on this character. That's lit. Wonder how many epic gems I could buy. What the... I thought I got stuck for a moment.
Waste my time.
Alright, we try to do this guy without using any cooldowns, so we can use our cooldowns on the next boss. Holy shit, wait, he's dealing us way too much damage.
Target changed.
We could be in slightly trouble.
Yes, I am a god.
Alright, no, we're fine. Jaded Crystal Dagger, let's go. High vendor value right there. Ithan, hello, how's it going? How do you see Rogue ICC and RS DPS future? I do not know or care. Seen some spreadsheets, they might not be in top 3 to 5 DPS classes. Also, do not care about what a simulator says. Okay, a lot of people see this spreadsheet, and a lot of people get concerned. This is a common thing, but it's a thing I've answered many, many times, so I apologize if I sound impatient about it. I saw this spreadsheet that says rogues suck in Ice Crown Citadel. Let's read and see what I have to say about that. Taking multiple different class simulators and comparing them against each other is a flawed method of comparison that stretches those simulators beyond what they are useful for. The result is a list of numbers and classes that everyone will interpret as DPS rankings or DPS predictions, no matter how many disclaimers are put before or after it saying things like, take this with a grain of salt, or this isn't meant to be a DPS ranking. Everyone's going to interpret it as a DPS ranking. Each individual class simulator is written by a different person. On WoW Sims, there is some shared code base, but ultimately the rotation and class-specific code is written by different people for different specs. Some people are better at implementing rotation logic into code than others. Some people will make rotation code that plays mathematically perfectly beyond the capability of any human player, and some will make code with the goal of making it emulate what a human player is actually capable of, and others will just be bad at writing code. The differences in intent and plain coding skill from different coders means some class simulators are much closer to reality than the others. When you compare a simulator against itself like you would for doing gear comparisons to see what the best gear is, you're comparing one person's code to the same person's code. Even if the raw number is far off from reality, it should usually still assign the bigger number to the better gear set. When you take two different simulators written by different people and compare them, it's hard to know if the one with the bigger number is bigger because it's actually better, or because the code for that simulator is estimating DPS values above realistic numbers. I think part of the job of people that's like very invested and knowledgeable about simulators and spreadsheets and stuff like that is understanding the limits of these tools. And I feel like it's kind of ridiculous for someone to put out a chart that's like, here's the DPS rankings of all the classes for the next 3 phases based on our current simulators. These classes suck and those are good. And then like, it's like, no, this is taking those tools and doing something beyond what they are capable of producing reliable results for. So you put this out into the world, and then everyone is like, DPS rankings! And it's like, no, that's not what that is. It's just some people jacking off to spreadsheets and like, and simulator tools that has little relevance to the actual game. And like, you have to understand, I'm like, I am frustrated because people keep seeing this and keep being concerned and keep asking me about it, and the whole thing is just like a disingenuous representation of what the simulators are actually capable of producing. It's like, it's not reliable results. It's stretching the tools beyond what they're useful for. So it's fucking bullshit, and I hate answering this over and over, but I know people are concerned, so I do. It's like, if you're gonna use these tools, you gotta understand like what they're for and what they're capable of. Do you think your enhanced shaman could kill Ataman the Huntsman? I don't know. You could get one of my other rogues that already has the mount to carry you, though. No, it's not your fault, like, Ithian. You know, that spreadsheet that's out there saying, like, these classes suck is, frankly, very deceiving. And it was like, it makes sense that a bunch of people are confused and misled by it, because it looks an awful lot like a DPS ranking. But Ithin 7, the lesson you should learn from this is, if you've got a question, it's probably answered in the index channel of the Simonized Show Discord. So you should join the Simonized Show Discord and peruse through the index channel that has, frankly, a fuckload of information here. Including the answer to that question, which I read directly off of my Discord. That's the lesson that Ithin 7 and everyone else in chat should learn. WOTLK, thank you for the gifty. I appreciate that. That's very generous. Alright, we're coming through the third boss. Wait, is this on heroic? On heroic. Be a little awkward if I got this far in and it wasn't even on heroic.
In front.
Fucking hunter. Alright, we win. No. Badge of Justice, Commendation of Kilthos. Okay. Legit. Prediction's still up for Swift White Hawkstrider. I'm going to close the prediction right before we loot the boss. We're looking for the Swift White Hawkstrider mount to come from here. Just join Discord. Sorry for curiosity, but I want to hear from a person that likes and understands the class. Like, what is special about rogues that you like and can say they are best for playing? I mean, what makes you like it and play it? I think kind of they have definitely a unique resource management that I think is kind of interesting. I mean, it turns out, like, in practice, I guess, in a lot of cases, it turns out to be pretty simple of a rotation, but, like, you never have... So, I like it way better than mana classes, because in mana classes, you run out of mana, and then you just, like, can't do anything. You have to idle and run away and do bullshit. Oh, Lewin, hi, how's it going? With energy, you never have that. You never have this situation where it's like, oh, I'm just out of energy, I can't do anything more, for the rest of this fight. And then, like, the flow of, energy into combo points into finisher, I don't know, just kind of feels good. And I like the generally the, like, agile, you know, the rogue, the thief type of, character archetype. Come on, bring them together. There we go. Don't look so smug.
But Tempest Keep was merely a setback.
Combat or Assassination? In this expansion, I like Assassination much more. I feel like combat has just too many buttons to press, and I know for some people the game has to be complicated to be fun, but man, I just want to vibe. I like the fact that the Assassination rotation is just fucking simple. Like, I don't want to have to manage all this bullshit of juggling 3 different finishing move timers from my expose armor, my rupture, my slice and dice, random resource generation from combat potency and ruthlessness, and then also have to, like, time 3 different cooldowns that are, you know, sometimes usable in some situations, and in other situations they're not usable. Like, combat just has so many things to keep track of. It feels like a chore to play that spec. Whereas Assassination, it's just fun. You show up to the raid, and you smash some fatty envenoms, and it's good. Like, You don't have to worry about all that bullshit.
Kill ants.
Oh, the Phoenix is up. Shit.
I'll turn your world upside down.
This could be a problem. I don't think it's good that the Phoenix is up. Oh, the Phoenix is gonna... Holy shit. Okay. Kind of in trouble here. This should end soon. Okay.
Me strength.
Oh, I don't have Killing Spree. I pressed Shift F thinking I was gonna Killing Spree the guy. Oh, jeez. I think we can get him here. There we go. Okay. What do you guys think? Hawkstrider or nothing?
You will drown in your own blood. The world shall burn.
I am actually pretty hyped to go back to with like Wrath of the Lich King Classic has become like way too complicated in way too many ways. I'm actually very hyped to see what they do with Season of Mastery 2. And potentially the hardcore servers. Like, to me, the game doesn't need to be complicated to be good, and oftentimes when the game becomes more complicated, it's worse. And it's just like, man, going back to a classic era, fuck Cataclysm, dude. There's no way I'm playing this WoW token infested simulator required Warcraft log enthusiast game for another expansion. There's zero shot. The game, you know, any high-end, like, almost every, like, high-end player is focused on parsing on Warcraft logs, which I think is just a stupid third-party rule set that doesn't really reflect skilled gameplay. You know, the game is so complicated that you need simulators to figure out if an item is an upgrade or not. The raids are so difficult, you need to do hours of research on boss guides before going into the raid, maybe even practice on the PTR if you can get your guild together to do that. It's just like so much that it's not fun anymore. Well, there's currently no token in Classic Era. The bosses have 0 to 1 relevant mechanics each, so that's going to change. There's 2 things that are going to change, and, you know, unless they make some substantial changes to how the gear works in Classic Era, no, you're not going to need a simulator to figure out if something's a upgrade or not. Anyways, let's close this prediction and loot this mount. Will Swift White Hawkstrider drop? 81% doubters. Okay. But 19% believers. Cudgel. Unyielding Bracers. Primal Nether. Is it going to be Purified Draenic Water? Or is it going to be Swift White Hawkstrider? Oh. A Phoenix Hatchling. If I learn this mount, I'm not going to learn this. I made this mistake on my other characters, okay? Look, if you learn a pet like this, and then you go to your pet tab, the pet tab will default to non-combat pets instead of mounts. But if you don't know any non-combat pets, it defaults to mounts. which is obviously better. Yeah, I mean, I am like a spreadsheet maker and spreadsheet enjoyer for Classic Era. And, I think the difference there to me was that, like, you really didn't need to open up a spreadsheet or simulator in Classic Era to figure out, like, what your best, gear set was, outside of, like, a couple of edge cases that, like, maybe it's unclear. So, like, it was optimization just for the sake of enjoyment of optimizing things. But now, in, Wrath of the Lich King, it's like, you optimize stuff and need these simulators and spreadsheets, because you actually just don't know if you don't. Like, it's so hard to tell what's an upgrade and what's not. That in the majority of cases, now, you just can't tell from looking at the item if this is going to be an upgrade or not. Oh yeah, and the item reforging in Cataclysm, where you can now just, like, flip the stats on one item to another. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes it infinitely more, well, not infinitely, but substantially more complicated. I wonder how much this vendor... Oh, sell price 25 silver? Hell yeah, okay. Alright, 1 gold, 2 gold, 12 gold, 12 gold, 11 gold, 7 gold, 8 gold, 25 silver. Did you guys think I was capping when I said I'm not gonna learn that and just vendor it? Nah, dude, I don't give a shit about having non-combat pets. And if it's gonna even slightly inconvenience me by making it harder to access my mounts, yeah, there's no shot. Let's see. Zul'Gurub next. Nah, WOTLK, when Season of Mastery 2 comes out, it's gonna be lit. For sure. It's really as easy as looking at the eye level and the sockets and if you're wasting stats or not. Well, let's break that down, Monzon, because I think you're wrong. It's very easy to tell if you're wasting stats. You're keeping track of your expertise cap, your soft hit cap, your hard hit cap, your crit cap. Your crit cap is a moving target, in fact. It's not even the same all the time. You have 4 different stat caps that aren't even static stat caps that you have to keep track of to figure out if you're wasting stats or not. Then you have to figure out, well, some stats for some specs are, significantly more heavily weighted than others. Like for Assassination, armor penetration is quite bad point for point. And for other specs, it's fine. Like for combat, it's fine. And, you might have to figure out, well, like, shit, man, is this enough of an upgrade to break this 2-piece bonus? Like, that's unclear. Trinkets are, not very obvious. Like, you might think that, Death's Verdict is better than Mjolnir Runestone in general. But if I were to equip Dark Matter and Death's Verdict, they would consistently trigger together, giving me way, way, way too much critical strike chance, and pushing me, like, way over the critical strike cap, and then, like, it would actually be bad if I equipped Dark Matter alongside Death's Verdict. And then, like, on weapons, too. Like, it's not really that clear, whether, a 2.6 main hand weapon, or maybe a 1.4 versus a 1.5 offhand weapon, like exactly how much value is that in comparison to the like raw stats of attack power, haste, and critical strike? Or like, man, I've got fist weapon and dagger right now, and I'm trying to move into a sword or axe. Like, should I do a hybrid setup that, you know, involves 2 different talent specializations? Should I just drop close quarters entirely, go full hack and slash if I wanted to do that? Because, like, now my 2, like, best weapons are different weapon types. I do not think it is easy to tell, in general, whether an item is an upgrade or not. Did you ever copy your tune to the Era server? Yeah. I've got Simon I's show on the Classic Era server, full tier 3. Doesn't have Slayer's Crest and doesn't have Iblis. Doesn't have shoot, what else doesn't he have? I don't think he has the Lotheb ring. With my Frosty K, tier 8 2-piece and tier 9 2-piece 245 sims worse than just tier 8 2-piece, which is worse item level and stats compared to the former. Yeah, I don't think it's easy to tell what gear is an upgrade, and I think the fact that it's not easy to tell what's an upgrade and what's not is a problem. That's bad. The game should not be that complicated. There are guilds still doing Nax on Era? Yeah, I know. I raided my buddy Kazik, who they were finishing up a Classic Era Nax. They did a 72-minute run. Not too bad. There were 3 rogues in the raid, 4 mages, a couple of healers, and then the rest of the raid was warriors. Whoopsies. A little too late. Oh, nope. Let me in. Shit. I think we're in now. Are gonna roll the real class when Era comes out again? I don't know, but I'll probably have multiple characters next time around for Classic Era. Alright, we go to the Raptor boss. Will Raptor mount drop? Yes or no? Okay, prediction is up for the Raptor mount. We got our Swiftness of Zanza in the inventory already. Be good to run away from the Raptor boss as much as we want to. Rubashi Berserker. A quick little dodge there. Come through here. See, I gotta re-up my King's buff and my agility scroll. And we need to switch to the Swiftness of Zanza. Okay, good. We can go pull these raptors. There we go. Got those guys. We'll go over here. poke off the debuff. Loot all of the raptors. Come on, Razashi hatchling. Nope, okay, no Razashi hatchling. It's a non-combat pet that I could actually sell for like many hundreds of gold. It would have been great. Okay, let's see. Cooldowns are available. Let's pre-pot and indestructible. And just go into this. Probably don't really even need the pre-pot indestructible, but you know, it is what it is. Doing some more damage here. Still got good evasion duration left. 5 seconds. And then after evasion, we can Ghostly Strike for just a little bit more time here. Now it's time to run away. We did get him pretty low. I mean, maybe we could stay there and fight him. We got him so low. We did good damage. But just for safety's sake, we're gonna run away. Give us our, 1 minute 15 on evasion. Yeah, dude, if I actually get upgrades out of Trial of the Crusader, yeah, dude, we could kill him without having to do this runaway bullshit.
Stop casting.
But he's a little scary when he's got 65% increased attack speed. I bet if I got weapon upgrades, that would be good. Oh, I went the wrong way. Basically, like, if I can get the Trial of the Crusader weapon upgrades, then, like, I can Life Ward my Serenite Dragon and Blade Twister instead of Life Warding Masticator Boot Blade. That'll be, like, enough of a power boost. And then, like, once I don't have to run away from him anymore, I don't have to go get Swiftness of Zanza every week, which is a huge plus.
Stop casting.
Alright, here we go. This is it. This is where we finally get a good mount on this character. Easy, bro. Easy. Okay. Who's gambling? Yes on the... Sorry, it's not gambling, it's predicting. Who's predicting yes on the Raptor mount? We got 3 believers and 2 doubters, but somehow the point spread is 9% and 91%. You can't explain that. That's just something you can't explain. Aegis, Massive Mojo, Warblade of the Hakari. Oh, that's a hype item. If I was level 60. Okay, never mind. We'll get Tiger Mount instead. Guys, trust me. Trust me, we'll just get the Tiger Mount. It'll be fine. Will Tiger Mount drop? That one's cooler anyways. Trust me. Mm-hmm. There we go. We made it to Tiger Boss. Are you excited to farm idols against 20 other people for upgrades again? You mean Zul'Gurub is relevant content for the entire expansion? I mean, sure. Set focus. There we go. And pop off. Alright, lowering their health evenly.
Interrupt.
Oh, kick, please. There we go. Got it. Oh, I got disarmed. Shit. Okay. I'll just hit preparation. Wait, I didn't even press evasion yet. Okay, we'll see if he enrages, then I'll press evasion. Evasion. Boss is simply not powerful enough to contend against my rogues. Alright, looks like we got roughly the same point spread as we did on the Raptor boss. Oh, wait, no, now it's even more towards the doubt side. Okay. Let's see it. Oh. Nah. That's a no, you guys. Unlucky. Okay, don't worry about that, though. We can just go to Karazhan to get the Fiery Warhorse's Reins. That's another really cool mount. Trust me, guys, it will be fine. Start prediction. Will Fiery Warhorse drop? You got the mount pre-skinned? 3 tiger leathers? Oh, jeez. Have you switched poisons? No, I didn't, I just stopped putting wound poison on for that boss, because it's easy enough to do it without that advantage, and then I would just frequently forget to switch wound poison, back. So, I was just like, the solution here is to not bother with wound poison in the future. That's what I figured. We could make that boss. What I'm saying is, if you're struggling on Tiger Boss, you should absolutely use Wound Poison, because you can make it significantly easier by using Wound Poison. But, you know, easy enough for me. Alright, we go to Karazhan next. And I say, let's see, my Hearthstone's actually just on cooldown. I was gonna say I was saving my Hearthstone, but nah. Actually, just can't use it right now. Suracatus, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're doing one more mount farm here, and then we're going to get on to trying to get Thunder Fury. Killing the binding bosses in Molten Core. You see we got one binding already on this character. I've got one binding on 3 different characters, and you got to get 2 bindings before you can get Thunder Fury. That paladin is probably going to farm ZG mounts. That's pretty much what... When you see any level 80 running between here and here, say 9 times out of 10, maybe even more often than that, they're going to ZG to get their mounts.
Time is money, friend.
That's why high-level characters are in this zone. Oh, Lewin, I saw on YouTube that you looted the other binding. And then you soloed Prince Thunder and the Windseeker, and you got your Thunder Fury. Congratulations, Lewin. Very cool. Alright, on we go to Fiery Warhorse. Deadwind Pass. The zone has a whole lot of nothing. And then it has Karazhan. What do you mean, hey now? Enchant Bracers super strength drops in this zone? Oh, it drops off the ogres, right? Over here. That's the +9. That is actually a good thing. I also remember that when the TBC pre-patch came out, you could farm around Karazhan to get Netherweave Cloth, and you could fish around Karazhan to get TBC level fish. You can find all the weak auras and add-ons on the Discord. The one that tells you I'm too far away for melee range is on there too. Oh, look at this guy. Flexing with his Swift Razashi Raptor. Okay, bro. Always a lot of people around Karazhan. What percentage of these people do you think are bots? I feel like a bot couldn't do this on a rogue. Because, like, on a rogue, you have to be pretty damn careful with how you approach it to make it happen. But probably on other classes, you could farm this with a bot.
What brings you here?
Paragon from Death's Choice isn't showing up as a trinket with the weak aura pack. When did you last update it, Easy Bake? Because I updated the pack to include Paragon, like, yesterday. Just didn't have it before then. Oh, shit, I don't have a key on this character. They're all... presumably, they're all here to, farm... just farm Karazhan. They just go in, AoE down a bunch of mobs, and transfer aborted, instance not found. Okay. Let me in. They just farm a bunch of mobs, loot all the stuff, and then there's a vendor immediately outside the instance, so they can very easily sell all the stuff. Alright, we come through. Kill this boss. Get Fiery Warhorse's reins. Finally abandon the stupid Black War Ram. BT Rogue Farm. Yeah, I know about that. You have to get some other people to kill the first 3 bosses for you, though. Which is kind of obnoxious. Blade Flurry again. Cloak of Shadows.
Come midnight, let's disperse this petty rabble.
There we go. And then also, because it's a raid, you have to be like, you have to take extra steps in order to reset it every time. So it's just like too much of a hassle. I don't really need to farm gold, so I'm not super interested. I got that though. Hello. How's it going? I gotta end submissions on this Warhorse prediction. Thank you for the sub. I got that though. Says good luck on Glaives. Oh no, we ain't farming Glaives today. We're farming Thunder Fury. And this mount that didn't drop. Unlucky. Alright, well, we did all of the mount farms. Now, 4 minutes left on my Hearthstone? Are you kidding me right now? No, it's like I got 100,000 gold on my account and I don't do GDKPs anymore, so like what the fuck do I need gold for? Nothing. Like actually nothing. Does this even help me? This definitely did not help me get back to town faster. Violet Proto-Drake from the holiday? No. Nah, dude, holiday events are generally lame, I think. The wormhole lacks a decent option for getting back to civilization. I think that's like a little bit on point with like the theme of the item. Like it's not supposed to. What I'm thinking is I go to Amberpine Lodge in Grizzly Hills. My Hearthstone's just gonna be ready before I get there. But I can go to Amberpine Lodge and then do my Magical City of Dalaran quest to teleport to, well, Dalaran. Watch this. I'm gonna get there before, like, right as the Hearthstone becomes available, I think. No, the Hearthstone's probably gonna be available before I get to Amberpine Lodge. Stuck in 90s says, Happy Friday, pour yourself a nice whiskey. Well, I would if I was a drinker, but I'm a water drinker. Hydration. Wonderful. Happy Friday regardless. Thank you. And I hope you had a good week also. Oh, choose outcome on the Warhorse prediction. That's a no. Okay. My Hearthstone is officially ready now. But look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna talk to this mage lady.
I'm listening.
I am ready to be teleported to Dalaran. Boom. Now we're in, Dalaran. Okay, let's see. Which binding does this character need? We have the left half, so we need Gar's binding. Will Gar binding drop? Question mark. Alright, predictions up for Gar binding. We'll stop at a vendor really quick. Actually, do we even need to? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 inventory slots. Whatever. The vendor's right here. We might as well. Look, the way we teleport to Dalaran like that is because we never completed this quest. The Magical Kingdom of Dalaran. I'm just never going to complete it. And I'm going to continue to have access to that teleport. Forever and ever and ever. There we go. Okay. Cleared up some inventory room. To Ironforge. And then to Molten Core. And listen, if we don't get Thunder Fury on this character, we have 3 more characters to run. So it's fine. We'll get Thunder Fury for sure this week. I know I said the same thing last week when we also had 3 characters with 1 binding each, but it's like, this week for sure, you guys. Source, trust me, bro. This is the week. It's not the week to get Onyxia book. It's also not the week to get any mounts whatsoever. But just trust me, it's definitely the week to get Thunder Fury. The real question is, do I right now I've got 4 characters that I run every week trying to get Thunder Fury. 3 of them have 1 binding each, and then 1 of them has 0 bindings. The question is, which comes first? Completing a Thunder Fury on one of the 3 characters that has a binding already, or getting a single binding on the 4th character? So all the 3 binding characters, or sorry, all the 1 binding characters, they only get 1 chance each week to complete Thunder Fury, whereas the 0 binding character gets 2 chances to get a single binding because it can kill both bosses. So it's only like 3 to 2 odds and not 3 to 1. Do. Look, at least we got some chill music. Is it still on Wind Waker? No, it's on Zelda Campfire and it's okay. So this is from like Breath of the Wild. Alright, quick little jump right here. And then jump right here. And we're good. And talk to Lothos the Riftwalker.
Farewell.
And we're into Molten Core. General auras, rogue auras, non-essential buffs, Death's Verdict trigger. Should be triggering on both of the different spell IDs. If it's not, I don't know why. Should trigger on either of the spell IDs. Here and here. Used by both the Horde and Alliance versions. This is 67771. This is 67702. This is the non-heroic version. If it's not working, I don't know why, but I would like to fix that, but it's hard for me to test when I don't have the item. I just have to set it up in a way that I expect is going to work. There we go. Okay. How are you planning to Ragnaros today after the binding? Don't worry about it. Oh, thought I was gonna skip that guy. We might require help. I know for Golemag I need 3 rogues to be able to kill Golemag. Hijack a shaman from the guild? Yeah, I mean, if I have any healer or any tank class, then that'll be fine. Or just 2 more rogues, and that'll be fine, too. Or if we complete the Thunder Fury on my Death Knight, the Death Knight just solos it anyways. The whole thing. Slowly, but definitely Death Knight just solos the whole thing. Did you add the normal version to the weak aura? Yeah, I have the spell ID for the normal version in there. Big pog damage. Mr. Pendergast subscribed tier 1. Thank you very much for 2 months of support. Says binding for sure. Okay. If you say so, we'll get it. I was planning on not getting it, but because you said we will get it, I guess we're gonna get it. Six, 7, 703, 6, 7, 708, 6. Those are not the spell IDs that I saw here. We have 7771 for the heroic version, and we have 67702. What are those spell IDs? Oh, you know what might be happening here? This gives you a strength or agility buff. There's probably a secondary... I think I see what's happened here. When the trinket triggers, it triggers this spell. And then this spell triggers either strength or agility, which are the spell IDs, Oram, you just listed out. And then those are what actually appear on your buff bar, which is probably why the existing weak aura isn't working. I'm just going to write those down right now, because I'm not going to fix this immediately. Six, 7, 7, 7, 2, and 6, 7, 7, 7, 3. Yeah, I mean, just from looking at Wowhead, it's not like triggers this specific spell. Like, there's no lead to go from the item to this spell to the actual buff. I'd have to know about the final buff and look up the final buff. Yep, okay. I'll have to fix that a little bit. Alright, back up right into the corner. Okay, we need our food buff. Yeah, the spell IDs I put into the weak aura are these two things. This and this, which apparently aren't the actual buffs that you get. They're a intermediary spell that then triggers the actual buff. Okay. Do this. Do this. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Blade Flurry. More fan of knives. Ghostly Strike. Alright, me and Gar. Evasion up. How's my buffs looking? 1, 2, 3. We've got all the good buffs still. He hasn't eaten any of our good buffs. He just ate our agility scroll. Use Ghostly Strike as often as possible. Repost as often as possible as well. Okay, we still have our agility scroll. That's fine. Whenever I hear that dispel noise, I'm always worried that one of my good buffs is gone. He took Mark of the Wild that time. Okay, there we go. I was able to find all the different versions of the Deathbringer's Will buffs There's like 8 of them or something. I think only a couple of them can trigger per class, but I just put in all of the different Deathbringer's Will buffs that I could find in the spell database. So I'm pretty sure the Deathbringer's Will one works properly. But apparently the Death's Verdict one, too complicated for me to catch on my own. Okay. It's time to complete a Thunder Fury, you guys. 34% believers. That's way more than 4% drop rate. Let's see it. Essence of Earth. Fellheart Horns. Obsidian Edged Blade. Lava Core. Not this character. Nope, not this week, you guys. On account of it didn't drop, I'll scroll back and loot the Deep Rock Salt. You guys. No Gar binding on this character, but we'll just try on the other character. Wait, we can, yeah, we can Hearthstone out of here. Then mail all the consumables on to the next character. We'll go to Simon 3 next. That's the character that has 0 bindings. And then we'll finish it off with my main and my Death Knight, who both have a binding already. Simon 3. Mail all the consumables. This one, this one, this one. Some of those. That thing, those, this. That one too. Where's my rune scrolls? There we go. Rune Scroll of Fortitude. And Runic Healing. I got that already. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, I didn't do the drums. There we go. What you talked about, Death's Choice Trinket. I noticed you had a lot of trinket procs on Weekora. Where on Discord could I get my hands on that? The Death Choice one we figured out was broken, but I figured out how it's broken, so I'll be able to fix it now. But like every other add-on or weak aura that's on the Discord link, it's in the channel that says add-ons and weak auras. But right now, the Death's Choice one is not working the way we want it to. And by that, I mean not working. Let's vendor some crappy old loot. Hoep. I mean, that's not crappy loot. It's just old loot. Hoep's never crappy. Send mail. Simon Bank. Cloth. Fiery Core. Essence of Earth. Core of whatever. Do I have any lava cores? Yep, I do. Okay, where else can we get rid of some crap? I'm gonna say good enough. Go to Molten Core. Go for Gar Binding first. Or Geddon Binding first. Alright, predictions up for the Geddon Binding. It's gonna drop because we're using Bloodfang Hood on this character. You know? The boss will actually recognize us as a rogue because it's like, man, I've seen Bloodfang Hood before. This must be a classic player. I'm going to give them a binding. Got all the consumables. We're in the soloing spec. That's good. We already have a sick mount on this guy, so we're not doing a bunch of mount runs. Just straight for the gold. Straight for the real prize. The Thunder Fury. How do we fix this weak aura, actually? If I'm going to be in flight, I'm going to try to fix it. We need the ore triggers to go 4 ways, and then on this, we need 4 different triggers, 1 for each different spell. So we need to add different ore conditions here. 67703. Okay. 67708. Okay. 67772. Okay. And we need 67773. Okay. And then that one is fixed. Now we go to this one. And we go... Here we go 7703. In trigger number 1. Trigger 2. We go 67708. Okay. We go duplicate, duplicate. And then we go 67772. Got it written down on some paper in front of me. Where am I getting all these numbers from? There. Now it should work. When you use the item name, it doesn't translate to other language clients properly. So it has a language compatibility issue when you use item and spell names rather than item IDs. Now loot a death's verdict to test it? Yeah, of course. Wait, hang on. We can do one more thing. We can, export. Oh, you know, just 25,000 characters for my whole rogue weak aura pack. And then we go, here. And then we go... This is under rogue weak auras, yeah. Here. And we go import new string, and we say... Fixed the death's verdict weak aura. Okay. Now it's live for you guys to all download the fixed, actually working version. Perfect. That was actually not that difficult. What the? Love this mount, too lazy to farm it though? Listen. Karazhan's just not... Look, you can just go to Karazhan and loot the mount like me. It's easy. You just kill Ataman the Huntsman. And to get it. Do you try just getting the mount? Yeah, foe. Easy Bake says you tested the new pack and it works. Well, good.
To the Sindori.
Thank you for testing it, because I don't have a death choice to be able to test it. So I appreciate that.
Remember the sun well.
Was lucky with bindings at least, says foe. Well, that's good too, you know. One of these, some of this, a little bit of that. Gonna have to use... Oh yeah, we've got a life ward. We have a life ward dragon on this character. Hell yeah, dude. But our best offhand is a golem shard sticker. Shit. Look, I just can't remember. Look, here's the thing. I just can't remember which version of the item it is, O-Rame, that I'm never going to get. You know? It's fine. I'll just wait patiently. Let the Unholy Death Knights be prio on everything this phase. And then next phase, I'll be prio on Deathbringer's Will. And Tiny Abomination in a jar. And, I don't know, that Heart Pierce dagger that no one else wants because it's literally only good for rogues. But it's fucking Biss. So that's good. I already made the weak aura for Heart Pierce too. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Heart Pierce and Black Bruise in Icecrown Citadel. Yeah, but I have a unstoppable argument, Oraim. Listen, here's the unstoppable argument for why, you know, Rogue should have Prio this phase. It's because they had Prio on basically nothing last phase. Only heroic version of Death Choice? No, this should have both heroic and non-heroic versions. I believe Easy Bake said they had the normal mode version, and they just confirmed that it works. Look at this in the weak aura. Wait, I'm moving to Gar. I'm gonna do Geddon first. Yeah, we have to do Geddon first, because the prediction's already up. Look, I already got Heart Pierce buff indicator and Black Bruise buff indicator right alongside the Fell Striker buff indicator. Is Fist Dagger better than the swords in ICC? No, you're like absolutely Biss setup is with axes and swords. However, the Black Bruise plus Lungbreaker, that's like a Fist and Dagger setup, is remarkably close. Hang on. Let me just whip out the Excel sheet. Alright, check this shit out. Phase 4 combat with Havoc's Call. Quick save this. This set could probably be a little more optimized. It's a little ways from the armor pen cap. Probably switch some of the gems, but, you know, whatever. Then you switch to, Black Bruise Heroic. Lungbreaker Heroic. And you switch the talents to CQC. And, okay, that's a little more than I thought it was going to be. But, I mean, 1.29%, like, that's not bad. Black Bruise Lungbreaker, am I over crit cap? Oh, I'm over crit cap. Oh, yeah, that probably needs to be adjusted. Peak wasted, average wasted. Yikes. Alright, we need to optimize that set a little bit more. Then it's probably within, like, I think it's, like, within 1% or something. So, like, Black Bruise is a good alternative if, Havoc's Call ends up being Unholy Death Knight Prio. Then you just take Black Bruise and you have the dope buff. Cool, unique item. Baron Gaddon. You know, want to know what's wild about Black Bruise? What? It's enhanced Shaman Biss? Is that what you're about to tell me? That it's enhanced Shaman Prio? People used that item in BFA and it was doing like 15% of their damage in Mythic Plus? Hell yeah, let's go. I love it when you equip items from 3 expansions ago and then the warriors complain that their fiery weapon got nerfed. Don't you guys love that also?
Run out.
Alright, we Baron Geddening now.
Run out.
Okay. He hasn't done very many living bombs on us. This is only the second one. This far into the fight. Nice.
Run out.
Looking good.
Run
Do
out.
another fire protection. Ooh, we got popped. Oh, we're gonna take some big, yeah, we took some big damage ticks because we got popped up in the air during that,
Run out.
immolation thing. This is now eaten through our second fire protection potion.
Run out.
Do a little bandage here. Use our ghostly strike as often as we can.
Run out. Run out.
Okay, looking good. Finish this off. Not the perfectest of play, but pretty good. Alright, what do you guys think? If we get a binding here or on Gar, that means we will have 4 bindings across 4 characters. Which would... it would just be... it'd be something. Is what it would be. Alright, we got 33% believers, 67% doubters. Oh, wait, it's changing. Wait. End submission at 69%. Nice. Essence of Fire. Fellheart. Lawbringer. Fiery Core. Core Marksman Rifle. I already know how to make this item. I actually don't need that. What I really needed was the Binding of the Windseeker. How much is this vendor for? Pattern. 3 gold. Okay. Okay, but we could still get Gar Binding, you guys. Predictions up for Gar Binding, of course. Little Gar Binding. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to heal up just a little bit. And all of our buff durations are looking good. So we just need to do our pre-pot indestructible. And now we can loot our Gar Binding. It's simple as that. You dispelled something. Nothing relevant, though. Dispelled again. You took my agility buff. Okay. Working on getting these fire swarms killed. Yeah, one thing I thought that was kind of funny is I watch every once in a while this guy Rex Troy puts out some video of him like one-shotting a raid boss or like using some weird interaction to become invincible. It's always something like Blizzard's item and power scaling, like, overlooked this item or that spell effect or something, and it just, like, is completely broken in some weird way, and I think those videos are always funny, and that, Black Bruise apparently being best in slot, like, 5 expansions after it was released, that reminds me of that type of thing. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of health left, but Gar has even less. Technically, he has... Okay, now he's dead. I mean, as a percentage of total, let's be honest. That's what everyone understood, right? Okay. Gar binding? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Mostly doubting. Mostly doubting is what you guys think. Okay, I see how it is. See how it is 90% haters. Just you watch. I'll get 4 bindings on 4 different characters. Arcanist Crown, easy. Lava Core, don't worry about it. Earth Fury Helmet. And then the last page of loot is where we get the binding of the Flame Waker leg plates. Never mind. Alright, let's just Hearthstone out of here like nothing ever happened. Throw up the prediction. Gar binding, that's a no. Don't worry. We still have 2 characters to run today that already have a binding each. You know, we got the Death Knight and we got my main rogue. Simonized Show. We actually have to respec that character. Backstab, Feint, Killing Spree. Drum, drum, drum. This thing, this thing. Those. These and this and this one. There we go. Alright. We did Simonize 2. We did Simon 3. Time for Simonize Show. And then we'll do the Death Knight too. How much inventory room do I really have here? Enough. Enough is the answer. That's how much inventory room I have. Although, we did try last week. We tried to do this without actually respecking to the, like, soloing spec. It really didn't go well. Turns out it is actually, factually, very important to go to the soloing spec when you're trying to do something like soloing Gar. Some of these other bosses, like Tiger Boss and Raptor Boss, like the easier ones, like if you're geared enough, you can do them in whatever, like just a standard rating spec. But Gar is, I think, easily the most difficult thing that I solo on a weekly basis. It does, in my experience, require you to be an like optimized talent spec for soloing, which looks like this. Oh, we need this talent. Forgot about that one. That one's good. 5 there, 2 there, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Then we go over here. Do Camouflage, Sleight of Hand, Ghostly Strike, Serrated Blades, Setup. 1 point right there, 1 point there, 1 point there. Okay, that's good. Go over here. Import the proper keybinds. Good. And now we just need to get the glyphs. Combat subtlety spec. Yes, exactly. Preparation, adrenaline rush, blade flurry, hemorrhage. It's like back in the day when preparation used to reset adrenaline rush. It doesn't do that anymore, but, you know, whatever. Okay, we need an evasion glyph. 8 gold. Are you serious? Need a preparation glyph. 4 gold, that's more my speed. And we need a fan of knives glyph. Wait, do I have one already? 29 gold is a lot. Please tell me I already have a fan of knives glyph. Okay, good. We don't have to buy those overpriced glyphs. We only have to buy the slightly overpriced other glyphs. Here. 1 evasion. 1 preparation. And 1 fan of knives. And then we want life ward weapon and other life ward weapon. Perfect. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Wait, we have no... Oh, we ran out of indestructible potions. Okay. I have to actually buy more indestructible potions. Shopping indestructible potion. 2 gold, 88. That's not too bad. Just buy 20 of those, whatever. Thorium point. Let's see. This character has left half of Thundarin's Eternal Prison. So this is the one that comes from Baron Geddon. So we are going after Gar. Another Gar binding that we're after. Prediction is up. Are we going to get the second binding on my main rogue? That would be lit if we could get it. Actually, while we're in flight, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back, you guys. 1 second. Oopsies. Okay. This is a song from Zelda Twilight Princess, is it? Wait. I think it's from Breath of the Wild, but it could be. It's like a Zelda music mix that's playing right now, and I thought it was primarily from Breath of the Wild. It's Twilight Princess for sure. Okay. Okay. Did you drop the kids off at the pool? Look. You can just ask if I took a shit, okay? And the answer is no. I didn't do that. I shit like clockwork. About 30 minutes after I wake up, okay? Because I exercise regularly and eat a healthy and consistent diet, okay? Oh, wait, we have Treads of the Ice Walker. I didn't gem or enchant these yet. These are like a big upgrade over these guys. But I gotta get the correct gems for them. And until I do, they're actually not that much of an upgrade.
The eternal sun guides us.
Let's see, there we are.
Shorelaran.
Okay, we're inside. Gonna go buff, 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 buff. Hell yeah, dude. Giga buffed. Yeah, this character's got some pretty good gear. If it was still Phase 2, you would call this pretty good. But now it's Phase 3, and you'd be like, LOL, where's your Trial of the Crusader gear? Okay, we're through. Okay, looking good. Not kitted out after 3 weeks. Dude, I've got 2 items, which is actually good. I mean, the first 2 weeks, I got actually 0 items, which was a bit of an L. I mean, it was just unlucky. But this week, I picked up both the Steel Blade Breaker and the Treads of the Ice Walker, so that was nice. And I was able to secure a Lionheart Slasher, that's the offhand Biss axe, on one of my alts for combat. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get like a 258 item level Biss weapon on one of my alts this early in the phase, but I guess it's just not that contested. Oh my god, which way can I even go to avoid fighting any of these guys? Stupid ancient corehound. Can I go through like this? I think we're good here. These ancient corehounds think they're so smart. Think they're keeping Molten Core safe from the rogues? Dude, they don't know shit. They can't detect me. Alright, back up into our nice little corner. Wait. Are we in the corner? No, where's the freaking... There's a spot. There we are. This is the spot. Okay. Do this, and... Do that. Fuck the stupid... I don't know why the details window was open, being stupid. Okay, we immediately lost our Mark of the Wild, so let's refresh that. Get some energy back, slice and dice. More fan of knives here. Take out these fire sworns. The prediction is up for if the Gar binding will drop. This would complete a Thunder Fury on this character. If it dropped, it'd be very hype. Be my first Thunder Fury, and it would be on my main, which is great. It is about a 4% chance to drop, which is, you know, not a lot of percentages. It's only a couple. Let's see. We need to refresh Kings, and we need to refresh Agility buff. There we go. Yeah, dude, we got one 4% drop already on this character and other characters. We can get another. We've done it before. We can do it again. Easy boss, frankly. I mean, when you're a god gamer like me, it makes everything like this look really easy. Yo, Commando, how's it going? Good afternoon. You tuned in just in time to see me loot the second binding and complete a Thunder Fury. Ashiv asked, does Gar dispel your buffs? Yes, he does. He dispels magical buffs, which is why I had to pay attention to Blessing of Forgotten Kings, Scroll of Agility, and Drums of the Wild. Those all can get dispelled. Anyways. Prediction, what do we got here? 34% believers, 66% doubters. Is this how it's gonna be? Can't even get one of those numbers up to 69%? I mean, come on, you guys. Can we just get a 60? Oh, no, that's too much, too much. Go back a little bit. That's 74%. That's too, no, the wrong direction. We're trying to get to 69% because that's the funny number. Okay, fine, whatever. Closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 79% of you doubting. I see how it is. Essence of Earth. We'll come back for that Deep Rock Salt if it doesn't drop, but that's not going to happen. Night Slayer cover. That's a good sign. That's rogue loot. Just like the Binding of the Wind Seeker is going to pop up right when I click this lava core on the final page of the Gar loot. You ready for this? Right here it is. Binding of the Wind Seeker. Hold on. Yikes. Elemental Sharpening Stone, though? I mean, whatever. Or a Stone Hammer? Okay, fine. Loot the Deep Rock Salt. Move on with my life. We've got one more... Guys, we do have one more character that we can get Thunder Fury on. The hero class. The one and only Death Knight. And my plan, I've said this before, I'll say it again, because I'm going to do it. If I get Thunder Fury on this character, I'm going to respec Unholy, and then I'm going to start raiding on this character. Although with the... Wait, what the fuck? It ported me out of Molten Core. That's so shit. Anyways, with the caveat that, I'm just never going to unequip Thunder Fury. And if people won't invite me to raids because I refuse to unequip Thunder Fury, look, that's their problem. I'll get into whatever raids I can that will allow me to use Thunder Fury for the full raid. You gotta get that, like, -20 nature resist debuff from Thunder Fury, okay? It's important. Plus, I'm a Draenei. They should just invite me on the basis of me being a Draenei to provide heroic presence. Thunder Fury Unholy, let's go! Look, the reason why it has to be Unholy, I'd actually do whichever spec the raid wants me to play, but Unholy suffers significantly less of a DPS loss for equipping Thunder Fury compared to their Phase 2 or Phase 3 BIS item than Frost does. Like, equipping Thunder Fury is just a way bigger L for a Frost Death Knight. Male Draenei as well, extra points. Yeah, exactly. You guys know how it works. Now, this character already has a Gar binding. See, this is the right half of Thundarin's Eternal Prison. So, we're going to throw up the prediction. It's actually for Geddon binding on this character to complete Thunder Fury. I thought I was being smart last week where I logged out in Molten Core thinking it would save me travel time. But I think because I logged out in a raid instance and then the raid instance reset, I think that's why when I log back in, it just sends me to my Hearthstone location. But I think if I wanted to actually save time doing that, I would have to zone out of Molten Core to keep that efficiency. Wait, I think the way to do it, because like walking all the way back to the start of Molten Core is kind of an L, because there's a whole bunch of mobs you have to avoid. What if, after I kill Gar, I just go die in the lava? And then I could be outside of Molten Core. I'd be in ghost form, but I'd still be outside of Molten Core. And then I could probably get back to Molten Core next week easier. Like, it wouldn't send me to Dalaran. Look, if you're trying to farm multiple Thunder Furies on your account, you gotta think about things like this. Think about how to optimize, you know, your Thunder Fury farm, minimize the amount of time it takes you each week. I think I could... You know what? I barely play my Warlock anymore. I bet we could set the Warlock up in a way that he can solo these bosses too. And then we could be running on a 5th character. The Paladin could solo them as well, honestly. The Paladin has Sunwell gear. I'm pretty sure the Paladin could solo them at level 70. And now the Paladin's level 80. But the Paladin still has Sunwell gear. Use your streamer clout to get people to summon you. Listen, I'm not at that level where I have so much streamer clout where I can just get summoned all around the world. Okay? This is probably not going to kill me. Nice. Some parts of the lava aren't very deep. So if you jump, you hit the ground and you take fall damage and die.
Anaria Shola. Keep your wits about you.
Simon gotten anything today? No. No, Thor. But, like, it was gonna drop, but the game bugged. So, like, you know, it is what it is. Can't win them all. Does anyone really have summoner level clout? I mean, yeah, probably. Oh, wait, I almost fell in the lava. Almost. Alright, we'll go Blood Presence. Extra damage. In case we have to kill some bullshit before we actually get to Baron Geddon. Like this guy, we're gonna let him run past. Without aggroing him. Then we're gonna use the rocket boots. To go like this. Can we get through these without... Nope, we aggroed both of them. Of course we did. I thought I was gonna skip both of them. Instead, I just aggroed both of them. But that's okay. Oh, lunch today? Oh, we'll probably... I'll make lunch after we do this... After we do this run. Oh, awkward. I just dropped my diseases. Good, 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 good. Okay. Any epics? No. No loot whatsoever. Yikes. I'm pretty sure I can split between these. Did it. Nice. Okay. We go this way. You want to respec your Diablo 4 Sorceress, but didn't save any alt aspects? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's your bad for not storing every single aspect you get in your bank. What's the gear looking like on this tune? Orem, it's not even phase 1, Biss. Look at this. This is our only item from phase 2. Alright. Wristbands of the Sentinel Huntress. This is from a regular heroic dungeon. I have a slightly better one from Nax, but I never leveled up my two-handed maces. Sigil of Awareness. Very aware of how bad this character's gear is. Greatness card. Mark of Norgadon. I got these ones, too, that are kind of good. You know, Ring of Invincibility. Ruthlessness. Iron Springs. 4-piece Valorous. Girdle of Vesuvius. Valorous Scourgeborn. Very good. This isn't even phase 1. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Not even phase 1 Biss. Oh, hello, Lava Surger. Let's get in position to pull Baron Geddon. If he shows up while we're fighting this guy, it's fine. We'll just pull him together. Yeah, he's probably going to aggro before... Yeah, hold up. There. Spread disease. Now, let's just friggin' rocket boot into position. Slowly dragging this boss back is kind of annoying.
Run out.
Living bomb? That's okay. I'm just gonna press this other button instead of doing the mechanic.
Run out.
A few heroic plus runs. Yeah, dude, let me just get a Caress of Insanity. And, wait, that doesn't drop. That's one of the ones you have to farm for like 5 days for. Yikes.
Run out.
Just get Comet's Trail. True! I should do that.
Run out.
Wait, I should switch to Frosty Presence. This boss is hurting me too much. And I'm having to pay far too much attention to the actual abilities I'm pressing. So if we just go to Frosty Presence, I'll not have to pay attention anymore. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my... Fuck. I thought I wasn't gonna have to pay attention. Because of the debuff you have? What debuff? Did one of the dogs give me a debuff? Hard class. I think that might be the first time I've died on this character in Molten Core. That's a oof. Core Hound debuff? Aw, jeez. What Core Hound debuff did it? Increases fire damage? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have restorative potions to take care of those. But the key part about restorative potion is you have to actually use it for it to do something. So that's a pretty high threshold of, interaction. Yeah, I was just taking way too much damage. It's okay, we'll do it again. It's just like in every other raid. If you play poorly, you get better loot. Yeah, dude, we're completing our Thunder Fury. Isn't it obvious? Getting Thunder Fury. Look, we got one binding already. We just gotta get the other one. Look at my collection of... I've got 3 Seal of the Archmagus. Wait, hang on. We can make one, we can make one bag be all of my, insane Baron-Geddon loot. Seal of the Archmagus times 3. We have, Fellheart shoulder pads times 2. Got some Cenarian shoulders. Oh, Gutgore Ripper, that's Gar loot. And Aura Stone, that's Gar loot also. Wait, hold on. This is kind of finicky. Nope. There we go. Lawbringers, Earth Fury, that's Gar loot. I've got an Earth Fury belt also. Fiery Runed Grimoire, Flame Guard gauntlets, Magma Tempered boots. Yeah, this is Gar loot. This is Geddon loot. Yeah, okay, cool. It's all sorted. Okay, this time we won't have increased fire damage debuff from one of the ancient core hounds. And it'll be great. Old Man Simon needs a Thunder Fury. That's probably doable. Oh, shit. Missing. Is it faster to let that guy... It's probably faster to let him slowly walk past. Because my DPS is low on this character. That Core Hound's gonna respawn? It's okay. As long as we don't... Oh, fuck. Okay, that did not go as planned. It's a slightly larger aggro radius than I anticipated. Oh, please don't... God damn it. The Surger aggroed too. What is this? Tough game. Reparon? Oh, no. How's my Hydraxian Waterlord's reputation? Let's check it out. I'm honored. 370 out of 12,000. Not bad. More Hydraxian Waterlord's rep than most people have, I would say. Okay. Okay, we're through here. That's good. Thread the needle between those two mobs. See, it's fine. We go over here. Okay, everything's still all fine and good and dandy. Good. Oh, you know what? We probably lost because I didn't get food buff. We gotta eat our dragon fin fillet. Or I could go with storm chops. Dragon fin fillet is probably better. Okay, where are you at, Baron Geddon? This is why I put the predictions up for 30 minutes at a time, and then just close them right before I actually kill the boss. The prediction is still up, and you can still place your channel points on whether you think Baron Geddon's gonna drop his binding. Biku says it's not looking good. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not the kind of energy we need here. I mean, I know you accurately predicted my last binding, but, like, I'm not liking this prediction this time. Okay?
Run out.
Freaking fall damage.
Run out.
There we go. No nasty debuff from the core hounds this time. Just reference the skeleton for positioning. Good call. Wait, no, now I'm too far away from this thing. Because he's doing his inferno. Okay, now I can back up to the proper position where the skeleton is.
Run
I don't know why that skeleton's there, though. That's kind of weird, but he is in, like, exactly the right position for the boss. How much damage do you gain from 10-man Grimoire from Onyxia? I don't know exactly. But I believe the skeleton is the same in 25 and 10-man. I mean, it links to the same spell ID, so I have no reason to believe they'd be different. We want the big numbers back. Hold up.
Run out.
Okay. Got a little bit of... Oh, I dropped disease. Yeah, that's fine. The numbers are not Omega big, but they're, like, bigger than normal still on this character. Okay, we lived through that one. The scary one is when he does Inferno. That's the one where it's like we want to use some kind of defensive ability or be sure. Yeah, right here. What do we have for defensives right now? Nothing, but we do have a Death Strike.
Run out.
Yeah, see, look, it's not that bad.
Run out.
Good. Now we've got anti-magic shell for the next time he does Inferno.
Run
Wait. Activate. Oh, and I use Icebound Fortitude also. Does that mean I'm going to be out of cooldowns for the next one? Probably. I mismanaged my cooldowns. But it's okay. But we could do Ghoul Summon plus heal. Nah, we're full health. It's actually just not even needed. Resummon my dancing rune weapon.
Run out.
How do you get the spam click effect on nug key feedback? I don't know. I mean, I didn't really mess with much of the settings. That's basically just how it came. So if it's not doing that for you, I do not know why. There we go. Overlaps with your health bar and weak auras? Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You ready to complete a Thunder Fury, chat? Only 10% of you are ready to complete a Thunder Fury. That's kind of yikes. But okay. I see how it is. The right half of Thundaron's Eternal Prison. Here comes the left half. Fiery Core. Fellheart shoulder pads. Okay. That was an exciting adventure in World of Warcraft. Alt F4 out of that game. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to not log out. No, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I actually just Alt F4'd out of the game. Yeah, we're gonna take a little break for eating some lunch and then do some Diablo 4 is my plan. Let's see. I need to make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I will be right back. I'm going to get the bread and the peanut butter and the jelly, and we'll make sandwiches together, you guys, and it'll be